Oh Lord, I've just navigated through all the new updates for this month. There's so much happening. My Lord, when does it end? I don't think it ever will. In today's video, we'll talk about all of these new updates, advancements in Copilot Chat, your model selections, in-app experience upgrades, and new capabilities inside of Copilot Cowork. So sit back, relax, and let's hop right on in. So, Copilot Chat, tons of new updates within the experience, including new functionalities, integrations, and UI elements. If I click on the add content option, we now have this option for add capabilities. There's a ton of different capabilities here. This has been out for just a little bit, but isn't really known by many people. So, you can now do things like drafting a direct Copilot page or code, generating imagery. You can embed the Word, PowerPoint, or Excel agents, the analyst agent, the researcher agent, all the agentic capabilities that you have available, including now the ability to mention the Word, the PowerPoint, or the Excel agent inside of chat automatically. If you preferred the previous user interface, you can now also toggle between the new and the old design. We did roll out this new user interface in the not so recent past. If you do like the old interface, we have a toggle experience now where you can navigate back to what we previously had with the work in the web toggles. Otherwise, you can leverage the new design and you can enable or disable WorkIQ or enterprise data access with the WorkIQ toggle here in the top left hand corner. And a variety of new models are available. So you can click on the model picker. We do have now access to GPT 5.6 along with Sonnet 5 and Opus 5. Microsoft Enterprise Natural Language Search has also received an update with shorter form outputs from Copilot embedded in your file results, along with the ability to click on the Copilot icon and receive a full output based on the natural language prompt you searched for. Also, actively rolling out right now are easier ways to select the particular data sources and third party data connections your organization makes available to you. And the final new capability is in the navigation on the left for tasks. If I navigate into tasks, I can see all the task work that I'm running across my agents as well as the scheduled prompts that I have inside of Copilot Chat. We see Prompt Coach right here by icon. We have the Researcher Agent, as well as a scheduled prompt and its run cadence, all in one easy accessible area. Copilot in Word continues to receive updates. The latest LLMs that we support include Claude Opus and Sonnet 5, along with GPT 5.6 reasoning and quick thinking capabilities. And when it comes to new functionality, we can now turn on track changes inside of Word and watch as Copilot rewrites the entirety of sections or the document and shows us those active changes, along with now the ability to insert comments as well as insert tables of contents. General note for the table of contents capabilities, I've yet to see this fully roll out. I expect this to be out by the end of August. Brand kits are now the main mechanism to apply your company's brand to your PowerPoints, along with Word documents and Excel files here in the not so distant future. If you click on the plus button to add content, you now have the option to select your brand. Brand kits are centrally stored in the Create module, so you can either create or manage existing brand kits that are available in that area. Now, all I need to do is click on my brand kit, describe the presentation I want, and click Submit. If you're interested in creating your own brand kits, check out the video that I have linked at the top. Rolling out in early August will be custom skills, along with the 3 already provided skills from Microsoft. You'll have the ability to create manually via a form or upload a skill.md file to make that skill available inside of PowerPoint. Just like in Microsoft Word, you now also have the ability to add comments inside of your PowerPoint presentation. Comments can be added across one or multiple slides, as well as you can have Copilot address those comments. Copilot will review all of the feedback and make the appropriate modifications, along with reply to those comments as you. PowerPoint on iOS, mobile, and iPad experiences has received updates for multi-step actions like creating, editing, and analyzing. Also, the ability for Copilot to ground implicitly based on current slide or explicitly based on attached files. And finally, to support on-the-go mobile tasks, users can keep working or switch apps while Copilot works in the background. And finally, one of the biggest updates that I've heard about rolling out now is the ability to leverage existing presentations to generate brand new presentations. In this case, we can indicate create a presentation focused on the next 20 years of AI utilizing our previous AI presentation for 10 years as a template. And here we have our finished result. This did initially use my organizational brand kit. However, creating a presentation from the existing one, I didn't have a need to actually select the brand kit. It just used the built-in slide layouts for the already existing presentation. Moving on to Copilot in Excel, personalization and skills are the main focus. You can access both by clicking on the ellipses in the top right hand corner of Copilot Chat. You can select personalization to indicate your own custom instructions for Copilot to follow, and clicking on Manage Skills allows you to see all of the current skills made available by Microsoft. If you're a finance professional, definitely check these out. There are a ton of custom skills for finance professionals to utilize. I expect more sections of skills to be made available over time, as well as the ability to inject your own custom skills. Also, note we do have the ability to create workbook rules under the Add Content menu. Creating workbook rules creates a set of defined rules for everyone working in that workbook with Copilot to follow. So that way you have a set of governance standards that automatically apply. Additionally, two new skills will be introduced in the not so distant future. By around mid to end of August, we'll have a brand kit skill as well as a theme design skill. These skills will allow you to select particular brand assets and designs and automatically format tables and charts with approved colors, fonts, and logos. For those of you that want additional grounding sources, we've been actively working on adding Power BI as default data that you can get access to with Copilot. On the left is the experience as of today without Power BI access. On the right is the experience with injected Power BI data. Power BI data should be accessible sometime between mid and end August. For Microsoft Teams, a brand new meeting recaps app is being rolled out. This new app centralizes meeting recaps with recordings, transcripts, and AI summaries, improving your productivity. If you do not yet have this app available, it should be available by early to mid August. New SharePoint updates surround audio overviews, summarization, and automated document creation. I'm here on the SharePoint start page, and if I navigate into my news section, you'll see in the top right hand corner I have an option to play audio overview of recent news. So if I have one or multiple news pages, this audio overview will include all of that content into a quick and easy audio overview for me. I can also select the drop down arrow to summarize recent news, and at the very top of that page experience, I can see the full summary of news posts. Finally, if I click into my specific news page, I can then click on the Copilot icon in the bottom right hand corner, and I can select to summarize this individual page or create an audio overview for this individual page. And our last SharePoint update, rolling out by around the end of September, is structured document generation with forms in SharePoint. This capability helps organizations generate standardized, compliant documents through simple, form-driven experiences. It will reduce manual effort, improve template consistency, and support governance across high-volume document workflows. Moving into Copilot Notebooks, we're seeing new user interface updates again, as well as the Notebooks area has been moved back into the navigation on the left-hand side of the Copilot app. Navigating into Notebooks, we now see a more simplified user interface. I can still create brand new notebooks in this interface. Let's call this AI Research. The referencing information provided is now different as well. I have the ability to move existing Copilot Chat conversations into the notebook for reference by that notebook, along with all the different document and content references that are being made available. As an additional update for references, we will be including Markdown files, text files, and RTF files as newly supported file types here in August. Navigating into a notebook, the fully simplified UI gives me all of my chat in one section, document creations in the next, and all the reference documents that I have available. Finally, I have better integration with Microsoft OneNote. If I click on the three ellipses in the top right-hand corner and select Open in OneNote, I can now access all of my Copilot notebooks with the older, more detailed UI experience all within OneNote. And there we go, there's a notebook open in our OneNote experience. And finally, the star of the show, Copilot Cowork. Newer LLMs are available in Cowork as well. If I navigate into my model picker here, we can see we have Sonnet 5, Opus 4.8, 5.6 Soul, Terra. We even have 5.5 for GPT, Opus 5, Fable 5. Some of these models do require additional configuration mechanisms by your administrators. Those are all a part of the Copilot control system. Navigating into the customization section of Cowork, we also have some improvements for plugins. Now, the ability to easily upload your own individual plugins for personal use. If I select Add Plugin, I can upload that particular zip file. Navigating into skills, I can also now take my custom skills and easily share them with my colleagues with the new share dialog in the top right hand corner. And finally, in your Cowork conversation experience, a new scheduling event mechanism is being made available. Now, with the ability to run based on events, we don't have to wait an additional amount of time to automate the task that we're running through. Once the event occurs, the task fires. This is rolled out as a part of our Frontier program in July. So lots of change, lots of innovation, and the pace is just not slowing down. We're only speeding up. If you enjoyed the content, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section below, subscribe if you are not already to stay updated on the latest and greatest, and possibly win a t-shirt. I do have some Copilot t-shirts. We'll be providing the rules here on our upcoming live stream, yet to be scheduled, but I will post out updates here in the not so distant future, so join in for your chance to win. I appreciate the support as always, everyone. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.